welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. We are back with another tanning video. I'm feeling the Express tans lately. I want to test out a few different ones and see how those work for me, because I know I've been doing a lot of the regular wait 8-hour long tans, so I thought these would be a little more fun to try out. It's a little different. We're just gonna jump right into this video, but before we do, make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you love videos about tanning or makeup, beauty in general, you're gonna love my channel, so make sure to subscribe right now and make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up for my self-tanner videos. But for today, we are gonna be reviewing and demoing the Fake Bake Luxurious Golden Bronze 60-minute self-tan liquid. So this is a liquid tan. This is different from all the other ones that I've done. All my other self-tan reviews and demos have been mousses, or that one was like that moisturizer consistency. This one is a liquid. It's my first time using a liquid self-tanner, so this is definitely going to be interesting. It says it's a streak-free, easy application and that it's 236 milliliters or 8 fluid ounces, so quite a bit of product in there. And this is pretty similar to the idea of what other Express self-tans do. So if you keep it on for 1 hour, it's kind of that lighter tan. 2 hours is medium, 3 hours is dark. As you know, we're gonna do 2 hours because we love to look tan here. But yeah, that is pretty much all it says. It says it's gonna give me a golden tan, so it's not gonna give me that olivey color, which I'm usually doing. But I do love the look of golden, so we are just going to get right into it. I've already moisturized, shaved, all that good stuff before this, so let's just jump right in. This came with, the bottle didn't come with this sprayer already attached to it. It came with it, but it came with just a little cap on it, and then it also came with this application mitt, so I'm just going to use whatever they gave me and we'll see what we think. But I am going to try to do my face like usual with my brush. I just like how the application looks better. I think it looks more natural, so I'm going to try to do this as not messy as I could. So let's just get started. I'm really excited about this one. Actually, all right, don't keep your eyes open for that, because, okay, this is like green. So right off the bat, it's really green. This is the greenest color barrier that I've seen out of all the self-tans I've tried, so this is gonna be really interesting. And it smells exactly like spray tan. Like if you go and get a spray tan from like a machine or a person or something, it literally smells like that. All of my other ones have had like a nice, little more subtle scent to them, but this one straight up smells like a spray tan. So we will see. Okay, so I finished the upper half of me, and oops, sorry, it's raining really hard outside. I'm sorry if you guys hear that. But my first impression was how insanely messy this stuff is. Like if you could see my floor right now, you'd be like, what the heck? It is just like green liquid all over the place. And especially when I was doing my hands too, it was just really, really runny and was getting on the palms of my hands. I just feel like this spray nozzle doesn't make for the easiest application. And the smell is just so intense and not in a good way. So we're just gonna finish my legs and then we'll see from there. So we are moving on to my lower half. All right guys, I had to turn the camera around vlog style because I can't say anything about the color, but I just finished my legs and as of right now, this is by far the worst application that I've ever had with a self tanner. Please look at my hand. It was dripping all over the place and let me just show you the floor. Look at how messy that was. There's green liquid everywhere. It's just so messy and so inconvenient. Right now, I'm extremely disappointed. Like there's self-tan at the bottom of my feet and I couldn't control it. It's just everywhere. I don't like it. I'm not happy. I'm probably not gonna do a second coat just because I can't stand how messy this is. I'm gonna have to wash my hand to fix this because I do not wanna go the next week with 1.5 colored fingers. So this is really, really crazy right now. This is what my arms look like. There's just a green hint to them. They don't look crazy dark or anything yet. Just looks like an average tan everywhere else, but I'm so disappointed about how messy it was. How I needed to spray this so many times to get a normal amount out onto my body. Like I had to spray the applicator itself and my actual body part that I was wanting to tan because otherwise it just wasn't enough coming out. I am not gonna judge it too hard right now because at the end of the day, the color that comes out at the end is what matters the most. But as of right now, I'm extremely unhappy and frustrated with this. And it wasn't cheap either. I bought it at Ulta and I think I paid like $30 for it. That's not cheap for self-tanner, especially when you have to waste so much product trying to get something out. So as of right now, I am not too happy, but I am gonna go apply to the rest of my body and then I'm gonna give it 3 hours. I am gonna wait the full 3 to see just how dark it gets. And then once I have showered all of it off, I'll come back and show you guys the final result. So I will see you in a few hours. All right, guys, welcome back to my final update. So I washed this off after 3 hours last night and it's actually the next day. I washed this off pretty late last night, so I didn't have time last night to film the final thoughts of my video. So here we are today. I know a lot of times they say that express tans also develop into the next 8 hours after you've washed it off. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard a lot. Don't quote me on it, but I'm just gonna be straight up front with you guys. I really don't like this. And it has nothing to do with, actually yes it does, has something to do with the color. I think that the color that came out at the end isn't really that different from what I started off with, if that makes sense. I don't know how well you can tell from right now to yesterday before I put this on, but there's not that much of a difference. Like this is the color that I would have expected to come out after 1 hour of keeping this on, but I kept this on for the full 3, maybe even a little bit longer. So the color, it's a really beautiful undertone. I think it has a really nice kind of subtle look to it. Is it worth it though? No, because I think there are other self-tanners out there, express tanners, that will give you more of a result than this did. And the thing that I want to mention that I hated the most about this stuff was how messy it was. I'm not even kidding. Like I showed you guys last night, I had green liquid all over the floor. I got it all over my hands. I don't know if you can see, but it leaked right here and across my whole finger right here. So it's all kind of discolored, which I hate because of course when you're applying a self-tanner, you want it to look as natural as possible. And this is literally a dead giveaway that I'm wearing self-tanner, and I hate that. It does look okay on my hands. It did blend in really nicely to my hands, but that also could be because it barely looks like I got any darker. My elbows didn't get too crazy too, so I like that. But again, it is a very subtle color, so that could be why. This also took a lot of product to cover my body. I don't know if you guys noticed when I was doing my demo last night, but I was spraying it onto my actual body part and onto the mitt to get that all applied onto my body. So it took a lot of sprays to get this on. I couldn't even do a second coat of this, which you guys know I love to do because it was so extremely messy and it was just so much spray that I was spraying out onto here. I thought I was gonna waste this entire thing. It doesn't feel like I wasted too much product, but I could just tell that I did, you know, like it was a lot of spray that I was spraying out. The mitt I did not like. I felt like it was really cheaply made. Not a fan of it, probably won't use it again. I'm honestly probably gonna end up returning this if I could, because I'm just really unhappy with it. It was, I think, $32, so it's not cheap for a self-tanner, but this has to be hands down the worst one that I've reviewed so far on my channel. And I hate to say that because I love to give all products a fair chance and I wanna like all these things, and I hate making negative reviews about products. A lot of times if I don't like a product, I just won't talk about it, but I just genuinely think that this is a waste of money. I don't think it's worth your $32. You could get the Bali Body one, which is my absolute favorite self-tanner. You're paying $30 for that, and it gives you a much nicer tan. It's so worth it. If you don't like mousse, you could go with the Tarte Brazilians. That one was, I believe, $39, so a few dollars more than this, but it came out so beautifully. But with this, I just felt like I was a lot more disappointed than I was excited about it, if that makes sense. And I was very excited to try this because it's not a mousse, which I usually do review. It's a different concept, so I wanted to see how I would like this. And I just feel like this one kind of failed me. I'm not gonna give up on the sprays. If there are other sprays out there that you guys do enjoy, make sure to comment down below and let me know what they are, because I'm still gonna try. I'm still on the hunt. So this is not my last shot at a spray, but I just think that this one in particular is not really the one for me. If you don't care about making a mess or using a lot of spray, or the tan to just come out pretty subtle after 3 hours, maybe this is a good choice for you, but all of those things were big downsides to me, and the smell was really strong. That's another thing I have to mention. It had a very strong spray tan smell to it, so if you don't like strong smells, this is not gonna be the one for you. So those are my final thoughts. Overall, definitely not one of my favorites. I would not recommend this one. I'm really sad because I really wanted to like it, but not gonna love every single one, I know that. If you guys liked this video, if you liked this review, this brutally honest review about the Fake Bake Luxurious Golden Bronze 60-minute self-tan liquid, then make sure to comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Like I said, let me know if there are any other sprays out there that you want me to try. Give this video a huge thumbs up for my sad but true honesty. And please subscribe to my channel if you love these kinds of videos or if you love beauty in general. You're gonna love my channel. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.